if you are like the rest of us, then the last couple of years has turned your world upside down in one way or another, and your mindset is kind of all over the place. And that's why we've got a conversation with a special guest today called Giedre, who is a success coach, and she's going to talk to us about how to reshape our mindset and how to gear us to success. So this conversation is going to focus on how you can develop yourself to figure out what it is that you want, then put action plans into place so you can get yourself there, and how to trick your mind into stop procrastinating. As usual, there are timestamps down below, so if you already know what you're here for, then go ahead and check that out. If you are new to this channel, then hi, my name's Ash. We talk about all things leadership and how you can develop yourself to your full potential. So subscribe to this channel. Without further ado, let's get into the conversation.
Why don't we start with exactly what you just said, your story, what are you doing now, and how did you get to where you are today?
My kids are teenagers already, so I had that inner feeling I want more. I need more. I'm working full time at a corporate job, and I'm like, I will try this one. I will start building now so I can be free of, other jobs, and I want to have my business. Of course, it didn't go as I expected because I didn't know what I know now. I didn't know that you can manifest everything, that you're not alone, you can use the power of universe to give you, to attract everything what you want. And I attracted a program. In the first month, I started to see results, and I'm like, yeah, it works. I'm like a child, before Christmas, OMG, what I'm gonna manifest else. I am Proctor Gallagher Institute consultant, and I'm helping the others to manifest same as me, because it worked for me, it's gonna work for everyone.
That's incredible. So effectively, now you're in a position where you've manifested some things for yourself, and now you want to share the story with other people. It's important to also, I guess, realize that for people, all the different types of goals that they have can come at different times in their life. So when you are in a position where you can help other people realize what those goals are, then they can kind of focus where they need to go, right? So tell me from your side, like what have been some of your biggest learnings from your journey so far?
Everyone has so many powers within. We just need to know about it and use it, and it's so easy. In like last 6 months, I manifested more than I used to earn in a year. So it's really amazing. It's sad that I didn't know it before, but everything comes in sequences. Yeah, we manifest everything in sequences. So probably it was the time that I had to manifest this job, this place, and now when I'm aware of everything, I can help to others to open this awareness.
You've learned to manifest things and you've learned the power of the universe. But what's interesting is you mentioned that everybody has power. So can you give some examples of what you mean by that?
Yes, of course. Well, first of all, our results they are direct reflection of what's happening inside within us. So first of all, we need to start understanding ourselves. The attitude is thought, actions, and results. Everything must be controlled by us. Attitude is everything, and your image within you. We have two images, by the way. We have two images. One is what we believe about ourselves, and the other what we project out. That image, what we believe about ourselves, it determines, who we are, what results we get, what we achieve in life. Because if you can say, I will do it, I can do it. You can say, it's in your subconscious mind, you understand, the other did it, I can do it as well. Everybody must understand what they have, start from themselves. And everything what surrounds them is a reflection what's within. You can't blame, you can't say, you know, oh, that's the circumstances, it happened like this, or that person at work, you know, he didn't help me, that's why I didn't achieve. But this is not the case. Everything, our reflection, what we think inside, not the other. And well, my mentor Bob Proctor always says that success is a system. It's a lawful process. It's not by luck. There is no luck in life. Everything manifests. You create. You want it, you don't want it, but with your thoughts you create. Is it a mess or is it, you know, a success? You created this.
The whole power of the way the mind works and what it focuses on is what it achieves and stuff like that. It's really fascinating, right? So tell me about something, because I think when a lot of people hear about this, it's difficult for them to understand how then can they control their thoughts, because sometimes it's not just the active level of control, right? It's also the subconscious level of control. So can you talk to us a little bit about how you trained your mind into understanding this idea and then thinking the right things to manifest towards your goals?
No, you need to rewrite that program within you. There is very good book, Psycho-Cybernetics. Who wants to dig deeper and start understanding, I really recommend this book. So it's like starting to search for where it started, the root of that beliefs. And then you analyze, is it true? Do I need to believe this? Because, you know, it's not our fault. We've been raised like this. We've been programmed. Our parents been doing that, you know, seeing like, you know, saving money maybe, you know, and we've been raised like this. It's not our fault if we have those limits and beliefs, but we can change it by finding the root, where did it start, and then analyzing, do I have to believe it? Right. How I want it to be. And auto-suggestion. Repeating, how do you want to believe? This is what I do. Well, I joined that program and this is what helped me to change. I had money beliefs. I believe that you need to work hard to earn money. This is how I saw my parents working. And I had to change this belief. And as well, I had the trauma that when you have a lot of money, it's not safe. Again, I needed to change it. I needed to reprogram my mind, my subconscious mind, that it's okay to have money. Nobody's gonna steal it. Nobody's waiting at the corner, you know, to get it from you. So you rewrite. You just, you know, change that belief. And, well, I'm here. This is what I do. I already gone through all this, and that's what I do with my clients. It's not only like, you know, about the business or about money beliefs or financial something. It's same in the family. If you've been raised in a family where everybody was like drifted, or maybe you had no father or no mother, and you kind of bring it to your present life, that family, you can't have family, it's not safe, or something else.
It can infiltrate into all areas of your life, right? So, you know, talk to me a little bit more about the board behind you there, because I think that's going to be really interesting for people to hear about. So talk to me around that framework that you've worked through.
This picture, that's image of our mind and body, and this picture was created 1934 by Dr. Thurman Fleet, and he created something for us to have an image, because we think in images. If I say, let's say I tell you to think about lemon, so you see the lemon in front of your, you know, vision, in front of your eyes. Okay, now let's think about lemon cut in half. Again, you see the lemon, half of the lemon. Maybe even you can feel, you know, the bitterness. So that doctor created this to understand. We have to have an image about our mind. So this represents our subconscious mind with 5 antennas. We hear, see, smell, taste, touch. And everything goes in our conscious mind. That's the thinking mind. We write everything. Now you are listening me, and everything goes into conscious mind. And conscious mind have ability to reject or accept information. If we don't like it, we say, no, I don't agree, it's not for me. And we just reject it. But everything what we accept goes into subconscious mind. And that's our feeling. This is where our feeling adds up. And once it's into subconscious mind, it vibrates, goes in the body and goes out. This is why when we want to change something, we need to write down into subconscious mind. Because what subconscious mind accepts, it goes out through the body in our actions. And that's how we get our results.
Loads of people try to create habits and healthy eating and all this kind of stuff, but I find the reason why it doesn't ever stick is just because they don't believe in themselves that they can do it for a prolonged period of time. It's like a conscious mind paradox, I guess, But if you get it into your subconscious mind, and like your diagram shows, gets it into your body, it starts becoming your thing. And once you make it your thing, it's so much easier to achieve the goals you want because your subconscious mind is fighting for you instead of against you. So tell me then, Giedre, is it in this process, in this whole thing, who is it most useful for?
It's very useful if you're tired of living the way you live and you want to change something.
That's pretty good. And one of the things as well that I was wondering around what you just said there is, so somebody who is listening to this is typically a high performer, right? Somebody who's already quite active in their work, in their life, like they want more from life. So how can they use this philosophy to apply it into their life? What's the first thing they should do?
Well, there is 12 steps program. Each of them is connected. And it helps to, in this festival, to understand you, then to set a goals, but not a goals the ones you know how to achieve, because these kind of goals don't give a passion, don't bring inspiration within you. You set a goal you never done before, it kind of excites you and scares you at the same time. But that's the fun. That's the fun in reaching these kind of goals. So how to reduce that, knowing and doing gap and start acting. And there is a terror barrier. Always, everyone comes to a terror barrier. So how to overcome it? This program helps in all kind of, areas. 12 lesson, 9 months program. And it is created. Has anybody heard about Napoleon Hill? So it's created with his knowledge, with his old information, with his books. And this program is gathered all that, experiences from over 100 years ago it started. And everything is in one. I know I have, few colleagues who are studying all kind of mind, psychology things. And they said, what I studied for like 5-7 years, here everything in one place. Everything in one place. So it's really helpful for the person. You don't need, to jump a little bit here, a little bit here. Everything in one place. How to understand you, how to understand yourself, the environment, how to start to control your life, and how to manifest, attract everything back, everything what you want.
I think that sounds like a really useful resource for a lot of people. And, same with everything that you're talking about, right? Because it's clear to see that you have lived it, you've gone through it, and you're very passionate about it. So as we're coming to a wrap here, tell me, what makes you so passionate about this? And what are your goals that you're pursuing now?
Well, I'm passionate because I already, I'm seeing miracles, I'm manifesting everything. As I said, once it was in very first months, and I'm like, oh, it's happening like a child. Every time, something happened, I'm like, Can't believe it, but it's true, but I can't believe it. And that's, it's really, that's what made me passionate about it. I want everybody, to have this within what I'm experiencing. I'm grateful every day for what, universe sent me, this program. I'm grateful that I met Bob Proctor. Without him, I wouldn't be knowing about it. So it will bring passion in everyone. Everybody will start seeing life, in different colors. Because we all live, hearing loads of information from social media, and it can be different. The life isn't that dark. It's magical. We always can have two goals, a professional and a personal goal. So obviously my professional goal is improve my business, this one, consulting, to help as many people, to pass this, passion to as many people as I can. And my personal goal is a house with a big land. I told that I have 4 dogs. I want a plenty of space for my dogs to run free, to chase birds, to bark. So a house worth $1 million. If you would say a year ago that I would have this kind of dream, a goal, this goal next year in July 15, and follow me on any social media and you will see I have it. And so if you met me a year ago and you would say that I can dream about it, I would be like, it's not for me, it's for the rich kids who heritage, all the money from the parents. No, it's not for me. And now I know I can have it.
That's awesome. I really like the confidence because clearly you've seen the micro evidence to back that up, right? So because you've had that, now you can manifest bigger and bigger things because you know it's going to happen. It's just a matter of time and it's just a matter of belief. So I think that's a really good message to send to people about what they need to think about for themselves. But as we come to a close here, tell me if you had to give people one tidbit that they can take and apply straight away that will help them improve their life, what would that be?
I mentioned Napoleon Hill. He wrote Think and Grow Rich book by interviewing over 500 the most richest people in America at that moment. Most common denominator is making decisions. Take decision quickly and then come back, to thinking, is it good or no, if you come back. Because it was like a blind faith for me, because that program cost me. I was usual worker like everybody. I went to corporate job, came back, afternoon, cook dinner and go to bed. Do not procrastinate. And also there is a thing that, people, they like to invest in cars, in clothes, in vacation, holidays, but they do not like to invest into themselves. We're not programmed. We've been raised seeing, as well, like our parents used to buy, everything, buy. But do not invest into themselves. And think about it. If you don't invest into you, so do you think you deserve to win? So answer this question within you. Think deeper. If you don't care about your mental state, about your self-image, about your feeling and belief within, so why universe supposed to care about it and give you everything?
I hope you've enjoyed this conversation today. If you did, then consider subscribing to this channel. If you have any questions or comments, then make sure you leave a comment below and like this video, because that really helps with the algorithm. Also, if you want to reach out to us directly, our links are in the description below, so make sure to check that out. And I will see you in the next one. In the meantime, check out this video right here, because YouTube thinks you're gonna love it.